Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about how I became an artist, what steps I took to get there, and what struggles I had to overcome to get to where I am today. People often ask me if I've been an artist or doing art since I was a little kid, if it's something I've done my whole life. I would say yes and no. Yes, because I've always been creative and I've always had a sketchbook. I've had family members who have been very involved in art that have inspired me as well. However, when I was in high school, I didn't actually take art. I took clothing and textiles, and at the time I was a competitive athlete. Very much involved in rowing. I did high school rowing, club rowing, university rowing, and even rowed with the Canadian team briefly for lightweight women's sculling. So that kind of took up my focus for the first little bit of adulthood for me. Due to some injuries and some changes in my life, I had to move on from rowing, and after high school, I went to university. I started a Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and I didn't end up finishing that degree. I wasn't really passionate about it. I was just going to school because my parents wanted me to go to school. And really, all I really wanted to do was be creative. However, though my parents loved me, they weren't very supportive of a creative career and wanted me to pursue something in health sciences or get a degree with some science-based background. So I did start out that way, but it just didn't work for me. And so I ended up stopping after first year and just started working at restaurants. After a while, I'd worked at a few different restaurants. I'd done different jobs, serving, hostessing, and I ended up working at a larger brewery, pub, and restaurant, and started doing the marketing and events management there. And that job actually led me into some more creative opportunities that were things that would interest me. So I did a lot of event planning and venue design and set up menu planning, and even started doing, it was my first kind of taste of graphic design and visual marketing. I had actually just been using like Microsoft Word and putting pictures into documents and making little posters, and then we realized we needed to start working with a graphic designer. And so at the time, I didn't do graphic design at that job, but it's what introduced me to visual communication in the marketing world and started to get me interested in marketing as well. At this point, though, it was right before Facebook started. So social media and where we are today in marketing is a lot different than when I first started out. But it's kind of what got my foot in the door to marketing and then further on to graphic design. So my first love was actually fashion design and not illustration. I wouldn't say not illustration, but my focus was fashion design, and for quite a few years I was doing my own online business and designing and making swimsuits, and that's something I did for a couple years. My company's name was Hot Pink Designs, and I had a Facebook page and a website and an Etsy shop, but it just for various reasons wasn't right for me. So I ended up moving on from that. And it was shortly after that time that I took a creative break and realized that I wanted to do something that matched up with my passions in my personal life, which are gardening, plants, hiking, outdoors. And so I started looking into ways that I could do a diploma in botanical illustration. In 2011, I ended up leaving my marketing job at the restaurant, and I moved to northern British Columbia in Canada, as my partner was up there for his work, and I decided it would be a great way for me to take a little bit of downtime and work on my creativity. So I worked part-time at a public library there and worked on my illustration diploma for about 3 years. So it was a bit of a long time and a tough, haul at times with not being in a very large community. But in the long run, it did allow me to have the time to work on my diploma, and then I also had started a blog during that time, which is how I started to learn graphic design as well. Once I had decided to commit to doing an illustration diploma, I knew that I had found what was right for me. And though it wasn't a quick and easy path, the nutshell story is I did my illustration diploma. Shortly after I finished, I got a job at a public art gallery doing the marketing and graphic design. I am self-trained as a graphic designer from online courses and resources, but it's something I'm really passionate about and super thankful that I get to do that every day at my job, as well as using my past marketing experience. I also have my online shop and website, which is lauraashtonartist.com, and I sell illustrated products as well as my paintings there. I have original paintings, art prints, as well as gift tags, greeting cards, throw pillows, and eco animals, which are plush children's toys with my animal illustrations on them. So that kind of brings me to where I am today. I currently work on promoting that via online as well as wholesale, and it's something I'm really passionate about, and I'm so thankful that I get to do that every day. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I should be posting a video every week now. I'm trying to get on a consistent schedule, so you should keep an eye out for those on Monday evenings. I'll be posting, and I will see you next time.